I've watched almost every single podcast you ever did for about a year and a half. For about 2 years, it led me astray. You told me to go sleep with a bunch of women and date multiple women at the same time, which I did, and it significantly damaged my life. And it wasn't until I actually turned around and started listening to Jesus Christ that I was saved. Now I'm happily married. I have one child now with another one on the way, and I've never felt happier.
When you dated and dealt with all these women, you probably were able to identify characteristics that you were not fond of, or characteristics that would make a woman not a good candidate for a long-term relationship. Half the game is figuring out which girls don't qualify for marriage versus which ones that do. Clearly, you learned a skill set on how to become attractive and get women, and then you're able to identify the things that you like versus the things that you don't like. That only comes a lot of times with experience. If a guy can go ahead and find a woman as a virgin and be attractive, that's great in modern times, but the reality is a lot of guys don't.
Jesus Christ commands us to marry one woman. What you were causing me to do was sin against myself, and that's the point I'm trying to get to. It's immoral.
Yeah, I mean, you got to
to
take personal responsibility, bro, because here's the reality.
No, I do, 100%.
Yeah, if I give you a gun and you shoot yourself in the foot, is that my fault? If I taught you how to properly use it, how to disassemble it, how to load the magazine in properly, all that. If I give you the skill set, then you shoot yourself in the foot. Is that really my fault? No. I armed you with the tools to become an attractive guy, and you utilize that. You can't come back and get mad
No,
and
you
say,
didn't arm me with that. I became attractive when I followed Jesus. That was it. It's one thing to be attractive in the sense of gaining sexual partners, but it's a completely different thing to be attractive to someone that wants to marry you and spend their life with you and have kids with you.
A lot of guys need to get their hand burned sometimes to figure out how things work.
I think your heart is in the right place, but I just wanted to give you from someone that actually listened to what you were saying to do, read your book, and it didn't work.
Well, actually, it did. You didn't notice it yet.
My wisdom came from the Bible, not you, but I appreciate it.
Sure.